Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Shooting Up North, Instagram at Alliance PW Network, and feel free to join our Facebook group, the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Okay, so let's get into it. Finally, it has happened after months and months and months. Finally, it has happened. It is happening on October 22nd. Myron Reed, pulling it up here. Myron Reed is making his Impact Wrestling debut finally at the post Bound for Glory TV tapings. It says here Myron Reed is scheduled to make his Impact debut. The Rascals, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, are the reigning Impact Wrestling World Champions coming out of Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory pay-per-view. For the first time, they'll be competing alongside Myron Reed in Impact Wrestling. For the first time, they'll be competing alongside Myron Reed in Impact Wrestling. Myron Reed making his debut for the company at the post Bound for Glory taping on October 22nd. The Rascals are facing Juventud Guerrera, Laredo Kid, and Black Taurus in six-man tag team action. Myron Reed is a three-time MLW World Middleweight Champion and was with the organization MLW for the last 4.5 years of his career. The Rascals have not been a trio in Impact Wrestling since Wentz and former NXT North American champion Wesley were in the company. Lee and Wentz departed Impact to join WWE in 2020. This past May, Miguel said in an interview that he was lobbying as hard as he could to get Reed into Impact Wrestling. So Myron Reed declared himself a free agent from MLW in January of 2023. It is now October of 2023. My question is, while I'm super excited, super happy, very excited that Myron Reed, I'm a big Myron Reed fan. Myron Reed is the reason why I started watching MLW. Love Myron Reed, spectacular talent. But he declared himself a free agent in January of 2023. It is now October. We're in October, and he's not going to be making his debut until October 22nd of 2023. So it took 9 months for Impact Wrestling. And Trey Miguel said he's been lobbying since May to get Myron Reed Impact. But I don't know what they were waiting for, to be honest. I think Myron Reed is a tremendous talent, and he should have been in Impact Wrestling immediately. But better late than never. Myron Reed, terrific talent, making his Impact Wrestling debut on October 22nd alongside Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel. And I hope it's not just a one-off thing. I hope we see we see Myron Reed in Impact Wrestling for a long time to come. I hope they sign him to a contract, 2-3 year deal. Myron Reed, tremendous talent. He could be a future X Division champion. He could be the future of the X Division, actually. So hopefully we'll see Myron Reed teaming with Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz for quite some time in Impact Wrestling. Again, I'm very excited. Just a little disappointed it took this long for Impact Wrestling to bring Myron Reed in. I'm very happy that AEW didn't jump in there and sign Myron Reed. But yeah, so we got it. We got it finally. We got Myron Reed finally debuting in Impact Wrestling, and I'm looking forward to it. It should be a great match. Again, I hope it's not just a short-term thing or a one-off. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna one-off. Rascals are together again as a trio. Myron Reed coming in. I hope it's a long-term thing. I hope we see him in Impact Wrestling for 2-3 years. Sign him to a deal. Sign him to a 3-year deal. That's what I would do. Myron Reed, spectacular talent. Again, could be the future of the X Division. And again, very happy that he is making his Impact Wrestling debut, as I'm sure a lot of people are. They're doing some great stuff. Impact Wrestling, man. You know, Will Ospreay coming in. It was actually announced in addition to Speedball Mike Bailey, it was announced that he's going to be wrestling Josh Alexander on 10/22 as well. So people go into the 10/22 TV tapings. You're going to see Myron Reed make his debut for Impact Wrestling. You're going to see Will Ospreay against Josh Alexander. Now, this is going to be a spectacular match. For me, this match is bigger than Will Ospreay versus Speedball Mike Bailey. And I cannot believe that they're giving this match away for free. Something is going to happen. There's something's going to happen. I have a feeling this match is not going to take place. That's just my feeling. That's my gut feeling, that something's going to happen. Either Josh Alexander or Will Ospreay, or something's going to happen, and it just match just isn't going to happen, because this is a huge, huge match, and it shouldn't be given away for free. This is a mega main event for a mega pay-per-view. That's what this match is. This should be like the main event of an upcoming Impact Wrestling pay-per-view, not a match that they're giving away for free. So maybe they'll have a bit of a match. It could go a six. Maybe they'll have the match and it'll be a 60-minute draw, and they'll meet again during when Impact Wrestling's in the UK. But I don't know. It just boggles my mind why they're giving this match away for free. I mean, by all means, I mean, maybe they're trying to increase their ratings. I guess they're always trying to increase the ratings, but they'll increase the viewership for Impact Wrestling. But like I said, this is a mega main event. This is a mega main event for a mega pay-per-view. Bigger than Ospreay versus Speedball Mike Bailey, in my opinion, much bigger. And they give it away for free. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if Josh Alexander gets taken out before the match. Maybe Will Ospreay brings United Empire with him, and they attack Josh Alexander, which sets up a bigger match down the road during the UK tour. Lethal Lockdown, maybe United Empire versus Josh Alexander's team. United Empire versus Team Canada. Lethal Lockdown. That just came to my mind. What if they do that? What if we get the United Empire, Will Ospreay's faction in New Japan Pro Wrestling, United Empire against Josh Alexander's handpicked Team Canada? Hey, Lethal Lockdown. I'd be all for that. So I have a feeling something is going to happen. We're not going to actually see a match, but it's going to lead to a much bigger match involving Josh Alexander and Will Ospreay. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking here, because they can't just give this match away for free. Now that I think about it, now that I brought it up, man, I'd be all for United Empire versus Josh Alexander's handpicked Team Canada. I'd be all for that. Lethal Lockdown. Let's get it done. Let's do it. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe I figured maybe I figured it all out. Maybe that's what's going to happen. But nonetheless, very excited when I saw that graphic, and I let Josh Alexander know as well how excited I am. I sent him a message with just 3 letters. I said, "Josh, I have 3 letters for this. OMG!" And he just laughed. He sent me a laugh emoji. But yeah, we'll see what happens on October 22nd. I'm very curious to see what happens here. But now that now that I spoke about it, I'm pumped about the possibility of United Empire versus Team Canada and Lethal Lockdown. That could be fantastic. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that there. Josh Alexander also talked about CM Punk. He said CM Punk will be welcomed in Impact Wrestling. You cannot question his star power. This is from a few days ago. Josh Alexander comments on the idea of CM Punk joining Impact Wrestling. Punk is currently floating around the world of wrestling without a home. He was fired from All Elite Wrestling on Saturday, September 2nd. Punk's firing came after. Well, we don't need to go into why he got fired. In a new interview with What Culture, Josh Alexander was asked if Punk would be welcomed into an Impact Wrestling's locker room. And so Josh Alexander said, CM Punk, yeah, absolutely. I don't think you could question the guy's star power, his ability to get eyes on a product or a company. I saw Billy Ray recently say the exact same thing. You could say whatever you want about him, but I wasn't in one of those locker rooms seeing what happened, what transpired, or the drama of everything that unfortunately occurred since his return. But I know who I am as a professional and an individual in this company, and I think I would work with a guy. I think I would work synergistically. That's a big word for Josh Alexander. He's gonna use more words that I could pronounce. Synergistically, I think I got it right. Synergistically, with a guy like CM Punk, of course, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that Josh Alexander. I'm not calling him. I'm saying he's a very smart individual. I know that, but I don't think he's ever used that word. I think I'm gonna beat Tom Hannafin and say that's a first time ever word, first time ever used word by Josh Alexander that I've seen anyway. But anyway, I would work synergistically with a guy like CM Punk. Of course, we're both Bret Hart fans, so that might help. But I would love the opportunity to get in the ring with him, have a program with him in Impact Wrestling or anywhere else. Hey, let me tell you, man, I already did my podcast on CM Punk. You all know how I feel about CM Punk. I would love to see CM Punk in Impact Wrestling. CM Punk, Josh Alexander is an incredible match. Whether it's he comes in for 2, 3, 4, 5 months or 2 years, I'd be all for CM Punk coming into Impact Wrestling. I don't think they're the egos that are in the All Elite Wrestling the locker room. I don't think you're going to find them in the Impact Wrestling locker room. I think CM Punk will get along with everybody there. That's just the way I feel. I would think he would get along with Josh. I think he would get along with Moose. I think he would get along with Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. I think he would get along with Rich Swann. I think he would get along with everybody in Impact Wrestling. So I'd be all for CM Punk coming in. I don't think we're going to see him in WWE, and we know we're not going to see him back in All Elite Wrestling AEW. But I think there's a good shot. I think there's a better chance than most people think that CM Punk's going to end up in Impact Wrestling. We'll see. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. But I'd be all for it. I'd be all for it. Now I'm going to end it now. Actually, BCW. I don't know if anyone is aware. I got to pull it up here. I got to get to let me get to the right screen. BCW is having the 30th anniversary show this Saturday, which I'm going to. I'm really looking forward to it. But it's basically an Impact Wrestling show. Actually, Pro Wrestling Noah's Kaito Kiyomiya is going to be at the show. What is this? Okay. So Kaito Kiyomiya is going to be at the show. Let me fix my hat. And he's actually in a match. It's going to be Kaito Kiyomiya against Josh Alexander and Moose in a triple threat match. That match should be absolutely fantastic. But this show is basically like an Impact Wrestling show. Tons of Impact Wrestling stars there. If you're not familiar with Border City Wrestling, most of you know it's Scott D'Amore's indie promotion. He owns it up here in Windsor, Ontario. They're celebrating the 30th anniversary. They began in 1993. So here's a list of the matches. Let's run down the matches. It's like a Impact Wrestling card. So we have Bhupinder Gujar versus Sheldon Jean, Jordan Grace 1-on-1 against Courtney Rush, Giselle Shaw against Deanna Perrazzo, Josh Alexander versus Moose versus Kaito Kiyomiya. I can't wait to see Kaito Kiyomiya. They spell Kaito Kiyomiya's name wrong here. I just noticed it now. They should fix that. They should be embarrassed that he spelled his name wrong, but they spelled his name wrong here. They left out the Y at the end. Then you have the BCW Tag Team Championships. Or actually, the BCW Championship is on the line as the champion Cody Deaner 1-on-1 against Jake Something. You have the Motor City Machine Guns against the Rascals. That is going to be the main event. And then you have the BCW Tag Team Championship, the champions Rohit Raju and Raj Singh, with Johnny Bravo in their corner taking on Aiden Prince and El Reverso, with Jacques Rougeau as the Mountie in their corner. So that's the card. It's like I said, it's basically an Impact Wrestling show, but it's a Border City Wrestling show. But they pulled in of naturally they're going to pull in all the Impact Wrestling stars to be a part of that show. And I'm going. I got tickets. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the most. Josh Alexander Moose against Kaito Kiyomiya. That match is going to be absolutely outstanding. I'm so pumped. Huge Pro Wrestling Noah fan. I'm absolutely pumped that I'm going to get to see Kaito Kiyomiya live for the first time. So looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward to that. And that's going to be an outstanding match, as well as the Rascals against Motor City Machine Guns should be fantastic as well. The whole card's going to be good. I'm looking forward to the whole thing. I'm looking forward. Aiden Prince, El Reverso against Rohit Raju and Raj Singh should be a great one as well. I'm thinking Prince and Reverso are going to take the BCW tag team titles. Then, of course, Jordan Grace against Courtney Rush should be a terrific match. The whole show is going to be great. Looking forward to it. And Kurt Angle also is going to be there as part of a meet and greet, as the Mountie is as well. So the Mountie and Kurt Angle will be doing a meet and greet as well. So great stuff happening here in Windsor. Finally, Border City Wrestling giving us a stellar show. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to see Kaito Kiyomiya. Looking forward to that so much. All right, so we're gonna leave it at that for now. Anything breaks, maybe I'll be back, but we're gonna be doing this. Don't know if we're gonna be doing this every day, but I'm definitely back, man. I'm definitely back. So until next time, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye bye.